Hello, and welcome to another stream here at Amara HQ. We're back. Haven't streamed in a minute. Was pretty busy this weekend. Pretty busy. I don't know if anybody caught the AOGS tournament that happened over the weekend. There was a new champion. No more TSM. No Dark Zero. No NA teams. A new APAC North team was crowned champion in the AOGS tournament. So congrats to them. They, for the first time, and another region finally won a AOGS tournament. So congrats to them. Also, season 21 starts tomorrow. The patch notes were released for season 21, and I took a quick look over them. I didn't get to really see much of them. Most of the information we already seen leaked, with all the leaks in the last couple of weeks. Just so most of it has been confirmed. Just there's been a lot of weapon updates, a bunch of legend nerfs, and maybe even a couple buffs as well. So we're going to take a look at that right now. We're going to take a quick peek at all the patch notes, all the information, the map changes, the map rotations that are coming in for the new rank season that's starting tomorrow. And I believe they also added a new artifact customization. I didn't really get to deep dive into it, but we're going to take a look at it right now. But anyways, hope everyone's doing well tonight. It is kind of late right now. It's a quick short stream that I'm going to do real quick. Just I was going to record a video of this, and I just wanted to do this completely unscripted and everything. Just get in there and just check out the patch notes and see how we're going to do. And so anybody that watch this, whether you're watching it now, whether you're here watching it now, or whether you watch it later on, leave a like for me on the stream. It will help out the stream to be thrown into the algorithm. And then, we'll either watch it now, or someone could watch it later as a VOD, and then they'll get the information as well. But anyways, tomorrow season 21 does start. So I'm a little behind on this right now, but we'll hopefully from here until in 12 hours when the season launches, someone will see all the patch notes and stuff. But anyways, we'll definitely check it out tomorrow as well with the launch itself. Cross our fingers that nothing breaks, obviously. Each time I try to get on, there's always an issue. So I hope tomorrow, crossing our fingers, there is no issues. So but yep, also hit a subscribe for me on the channel as well. We're going to be taking a look at all the new updates and like everything that's going on for the next season, for season 21. We're going to check out the new legend when it launches tomorrow. We're going to check that out. I mean, she looks good. She looks pretty defensive, I would say. Almost like a Wraith, old Revenant style defensive system, especially with her ultimate. So we'll definitely check that out tomorrow. The new solos mode, we're going to check out the new solos mode. From what I've read, it looks like it's going to be just kind of it's not going to be the solos from season 2, obviously. But it would just be kind of, I think they just put in the solos mode just because everyone was asking for it, and they knew that people would come check it out and everything. But it's not going to be the same solo mode that was in season 2. So, and obviously back then there weren't many legends as well. So now we have 26 legends we're going to have tomorrow. So it's not going to be just the 8 legends. I mean, everyone was probably running Pathy, Wraith, Bloodhound. I mean, during the season 2 solos mode. So it was a whole different game. So now they had to probably add a bunch of stuff to make it more, I guess, convenient for everybody to have and everything, right? So I don't know. We'll check it out. We'll end up checking it out. But from what I read, it kind of was like, okay. I mean, it's just there, kind of. So, what else? Legend updates, nerfs and buffs. I think the Havoc. I didn't see anything from the Havoc, but we'll take a look. But there's been a bunch of changes that they're gonna do, just to mess around with the meta and everything, and make sure that it all stays pretty balanced for the most part. So, so we'll be playing season 21. It is May already, so I'm pretty excited because there's a game I'm kind of anxious for. It's called Hellblade. I will be playing that when that comes out on the 21st. It comes out on May 21st. So I'm excited for that Hellblade. I've been playing, I think my last stream, I played Gray Zone Warfare. That's been pretty fun. It takes up a lot of time, so I haven't been like full deep into it. I mean, you need like a good, because the extractions are pretty long, so you know you have to really put your time into it and you know level up the vendors and you level up stuff and things like that. So it does take time, and I wanna play it, but I just need at least like 4-hour window to just be able to play like all day with nothing bothering me, right? But I just haven't had a chance to do that yet. But also Hellblade, so we got Hellblade coming up soon. We got Gray Zone, we were playing that. We played that in the last stream. So we'll be playing that. We'll be ranking up in Apex. We'll be ranking up as much as we can. And Hellblade, there's something else coming out, I think, in May. I don't remember. I don't recall right now at the moment, but maybe it's a new season. No, Smite 2. There was a public testing for Smite 2 that came out. And we'll be playing that. That comes out in July. Smite 2 comes out in July. So we'll be playing that. I know a couple of announcements are gonna come pretty soon in June during this whole summertime. Summer's coming up soon, so you know summertime is when all the announcements happen for every game that comes out, either in the holidays or next year maybe even. So we'll be checking that out as well. So yeah, you know we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep going with everything that it is on this on the gaming scene and everything. So we'll be checking that out. I've been tempted to get into Halo, but I don't know. I've been tempted to get back into Halo ranked and just play arena, but I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Anyways, all right, let's check out this patch notes real quick. Switch this up real quick. So as you know, we are just gonna go over, I believe it's all the updates for Alter. So Alter is being added into the game. Alter is a new legend. She is kind of a villain. She kind of travels through time. You know, she goes through different, you know, inner dimensions using her void tech. That's why she kind of has the same ability to go through phases, kind of like how Wraith could, or kind of how Wraith got the gift to do that. But she has the power to do it, obviously, whatever she wants. So her passive is called Gift from the Rift. Alter can see and remotely interact with nearby death boxes to claim a single item. While she cannot take shield cords through the void, any other prize can be snatched from afar. So basically, go into any death box. You can go into any death box, any of them that are nearby. You can claim any item in them. So this is kind of, it hasn't been detailed enough for me at least, but I think from what my understanding is that they can claim one item per death box. So if you wipe a team, I'm assuming you can get 3 items, 1 from each box. So should be interesting. You can't armor swap, obviously. So, but it would be interesting to see, like, you know, you don't have to be near the box. You can just claim one thing from it. Hopefully we'll see if it's not just ammo or anything like that. You know, like if you just take ammo and that's the one item you can take, that's kind of like, okay. I mean, I still think Lobo would probably be a much better legend to have for that. But I mean, it is a passive, so it's not a tactical or an ultimate. So, and, you know, we'll have to see, like, if there's a squad that you just wiped, or someone just wiped, for example, you're behind a team, you know, whatever the case is, could you pull something that you really need from those boxes, right? And how nearby do you have to be? I'm sure the range is going to be about 150 meters, maybe 200 meters, etc. Right? We'll have to see. We'll have to see how that works out. So, and it is a passive, so there's not going to be a cooldown for it. So, should be interesting to see. The tactical void passage, tactical. So basically throw a portal or like a space where you can go in through and cross over. Now the crossing is instant, so it can be done from either direction, but travelers will remain phased briefly after exiting. So basically similar to how you travel through the rift portal. Where's that map called? Olympus, the one you do through Olympus. Same concept. So you'll go through this portal here, you go into it, and for about a second or two you'll still be phased. So basically if you go through the portal, you go in it, you can kind of check your surroundings as you're getting out of the portal, and you can see where to go. And so that's kind of the idea of kind of a brief, like, okay, well, I have a minute to think about where I want to actually go. So and I'm assuming you have to wait till you come out of the phase in order to go back into the portal. I'm not sure. I mean, it is instant, it says, so I don't know if you can just, like, if you see someone, could you come back? So we'll have to check that out when that happens. Our ultimate is called Void Nexus. It is basically a Void Nexus device that allies can remotely interact with to open up a phase tunnel back to that point. So if you saw the trailer, you saw it in action, you saw it being used where Alter put her ultimate up at the high ground. The team jumped down, they were fighting. She recalled, she turned back and then recalled. Let me see if we can see it real quick. Get your little example. Is this a trailer or is this the battle pass trailer? Oh yeah, right here. We can see it here. Yeah, let's check it out real quick. Yeah, right here. So basically there's a device here and she can ask to be portaled back. Now, as you can see here in the trailer, you see that all her team, everybody got sent back. So I'm curious to know if there's a range for that as well. I'm pretty sure there is. Like if your teammate, and if there's not, this is amazing if there's not. So if example, if your teammate trying to flank over somewhere, teammate tries to flank, gets knocked, you can, I mean, obviously there's a minute, there's a couple seconds before she can actually like call back everybody. So if you're knocked and you don't get completely killed, you could probably port back everybody from a certain range. So I think that's pretty defensive. I mean, that's kind of how I see it being used. It's a great way to a good reset. So you just got to make sure you put it in a good spot, obviously, because I'm pretty sure it's destroyable. So should be interesting to see how this plays out with Alter's ultimate. Some of the things that they added, we'll go over this in a bit. It's just cosmetic stuff. It's just artifacts. Nothing too fancy there. Big updates for the map Broken Moon. So we all know that Broken Moon is going to be the main focus of ranked and anything that we play for on Apex, because they're completely changing the whole map and how everything is set up. So I'm sure you guys remember this part of the map. This map was third party city here. So they're completely destroying it, completely opening it up, and now they made it a whole brand new POI. And it looks like there's 4 ways to get in here. So if I do it right, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe right here, and maybe even 6 behind me as well. So new area that they added. So it's going to be interesting to see all the POIs when we actually get there. But this was third party city when we had it, so this was horrible. I have a brief idea of where this is. I think this is where you come in through here to, I don't remember the POI name of this one, but I know where this is. I think there's a building right here. It's just like an empty space. I don't think there's much here. So it was one of the empty POIs, I believe. So they completely changed that, and now it's going to be basically a gap here and a brand new POI here. Like it was too, see how it's too far from this area here. So now they broke open this part, and it looks like they broke open even the back part. And it looks like that we're gonna have 2 ways to get in here to this POI and have more space to run in. So I think it's a pretty good update there. And it's basically a brand new POI, and it's much better connection to get here and there. So I think it's pretty good change there. So it looks like here, oh, this is the one with the 2 buildings back here and then the bridge, right? Yeah, back here there was basically nothing. It was just barren. And actually, I think there's one more building back here. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. But they're adding, what they did now is they're blocking this part, and then they added the bridge, and then they added a new way to zip around and added a brand new POI here, basically. So pretty good addition, I think, in my opinion, because as you see, it was pretty barren. Like, I mean, who knows? Maybe they did this on purpose. Just they knew that they were gonna add POIs later on. So I don't know. Cliffside. Oh, this is the other side of third-party cities, what I call it. Yeah, this part is pretty empty right here. It's big open space. I remember where this is. So what they did here is they removed that whole section, the brand new POIs over here, and now you can connect here. And they added just a couple more buildings, a couple more loot spots. It looks like a crane and more area to get connected down there. Pretty good change there, I think. I don't recall where this is at the moment, but I know. Why is it flickering? I'm not sure why it flickers like that. I need to fix that, man. That's happened to me on my last stream as well. Just kind of annoying. So we have solar pods. Okay, yeah, I don't recall where this is exactly 100%. I have this might be the back part of the map. Yeah, I think I know where it is. Yeah. So what they did is they completely just covered it, not more of open space, and just added a brand new, like, not a real, I don't think it's a real POI. It's just kind of a no-name spot to just land, but there's a couple more loot options here as well. So they added instead of one building. The flickers. I don't know why it flickers, man. That's annoying. So what? Yeah. So it's kind of annoying. So they added a, you know, it's a POI, but it's not a big POI. It's a smaller, no-name POI. So pretty good, I think. Pretty good to keep the movement going from here to here, and keep it still lootable, and you can still find certain loot. So we have here underpass. So this is the back part of that. I know where this is. Yeah, this is pretty barren. This is very open space right here. I do remember this part. So it looks like what they're doing is they're adding more not barren areas. So they added 2 more buildings here, a couple more things to add for cover, and just a little bit more quick little addition there. This part, oh, this is, so where we were. So this part right here, it's over here. It's in the left part now. It's back here. Yeah, this is pretty dead as well. There's barely anything here. So what they added is more loot boxes, more pills, more buildings, a couple more options for that as well. So pretty good change there as well. So I don't know exactly where this is. Apparently a new tunnel has been built here to cut through, apparently through Quarantine Zone and Terraformer, but I don't recall where this is in the old map. But now it's going to be like this. It's going to be built into a new tunnel that goes in through Terraformer and Quarantine Zone. So I don't recall where this tunnel is, and I'm having trouble remembering. I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, this area here as well. I think this is a way to cut through one of the POIs to go in through the third-party area. I think the third-party city is over here somewhere. So looks like they just added a new way to get up to the new tunnel that was up here, I think. So we'll have to check this one out. I don't remember where this is exactly. But yeah, these are just small rotation areas that they added, new tunnel ways to cut through the map. So I didn't play much of Broken Moon when it was out for ranked, so I have brief memories of all the maps because it was such a horrible map. So it should be interesting to see how these new rotation zones are in the map on the map now. So those are all the changes for the maps. So now we went over that. Oh, we can also check out all her upgrades. So as you can see, for level 2, there's a reduced ultimate cooldown by 30 seconds. Void Vision extends highlights and sees health bars after exiting tactical. This highlight is interesting to me. So after you get out of the tactical, I'm assuming this means that when you're in the phase period, you'll be able to still see a highlighted enemy. Like, I don't know if it's going to be like the Bloodhound highlight, or is it going to be just a outline highlight? You know, I'm not sure yet. So we'll have to see how this works, but it's pretty good. This sounds pretty good as well. Apparently, so this means that there's a timeout for her ultimate. But if you have this tactical on, I mean, this perk on, it won't time out anymore. So it can be, I'm assuming, infinity. So you can have your ultimate, once you place it down, it's infinite. Should be interesting to see how this plays out as well. Yeah, man, I don't know why it flickers like that. That's annoying. I have to fix that. Reduce tactical cooldown by 10 seconds is the other option as well. So, I mean, you have options to reduce your tactical and your ultimate by 30 seconds. Not sure what would be the best combination here yet. Maybe, depending on how good the ultimate is, I think this will probably be the best option next to this one, maybe. Because you won't need this if it never times out. Why would you need the reducing of the ultimate if it did? I mean, I have to see how this works, but I would probably prefer that and then this. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. So we have solos. As we all know, solos is back in a different way, but it is going to be taking over duos from May 7th until June 24th. So almost a month and 2 weeks, maybe a month and 2 weeks. So you have some time to get all your solo rush in if you would like. The only difference is now from season 2, it is going to use a new thing called Battle Sense, which detects nearby enemies when you're on the map. So I think I saw it on the trailer as well. They mentioned it a little bit. It's kind of a little notification just saying there's enemies near you in certain amount of meters. So I think there's a range where if you get close to someone, it'll say someone's near you. So we'll see how that plays out on the map. There are pre-kitted weapons as well and attachments, and then there's also auto heal and second chance mechanics. So I mean, I'll have to see for myself personally, but from the sounds of it, I don't think it's gonna be. It might be fun just to like mess around with for sure. Like it'll probably be fun just to like. I mean, it's just you, right? So everybody's asked for solos for a long time, and everybody out there solos queues. You know, we all solo queue, and we all wish that we had just a place where only solo queue people could go, right? So, I mean, I think it's a good way to just get in there and just be like, hey, let's see what I got, you know? So, of course, it does have these other mechanics that it's not the actual play style of the BR, but each his own. I mean, it is limited, so that's kind of why they're just testing it to see how it works out. So, so for pubs and ranked for the first half of the seasons, we will have Broken Moon, the new updated version. Kings Canyon is back in rotation. World's Edge is still in rotation as well. So This is going to be the rotation for the maps for the first season, for the first half of the season. We got KC back. We'll still have World's Edge, and then the updated Broken Moon update. So as we know, we went over that a couple minutes ago. I'll get to the artifacts in a bit. We'll take a look at that in a bit. It's just cosmetic stuff, so it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. All right, so balance updates. So we got the care package. Wingman returns to the floor. Projectile size reduced to pre-care package values. Damage was reduced to 45. It was 50. Skull piercer was removed. Hip fire accuracy reduced. It now takes the boosted loader hop up, so that's making a comeback after I think maybe 3 seasons away. That's been gone for a while. It no longer takes magazines as an attachment, so I'm not sure if this means you can't get any extended mags anymore, or maybe I'm not sure. I don't know what this means, because if you can't do nothing, how many bullets does the Wingman have? Like 7, 6? That's kind of bad. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see this. We're gonna have to see how this works out. The devotion is being put into the care package. So what they added is a new reverse hipfire. Sustained hipfire will tighten accuracy instead of widen. This sounds pretty crazy in my opinion. I think that's gonna be pretty nuts. It was increased to 16. It was 15, and obviously the magazine was increased to 54. Reserve is 324. Empty reload time is significantly reduced. So devotion sounds like it's going to be a pretty good weapon to have in the care package. We'll have to see. So gold weapon rotations, we got the Nemesis, triple take, Peacekeeper, Prowler, Longbow are all gold weapon rotations. Oh, this part here is pretty interesting, and we'll have to see how this works out when this starts tomorrow. So you're guaranteed a weapon out of the first pill you open if you are unarmed. So if you are unarmed, if you have no weapon, so for example, if you hot drop and you open a pill, it will always have a weapon. So I think the end of the excuse of I no longer have a weapon is gone now. It will end with this now. I think it's gonna end finally. People saying, yeah, I didn't get a weapon from the pills. So I think this is this is pretty interesting now. So I think people are gonna be just hot dropping anywhere now. So, but after 5 years, I guess they finally said, okay, here we go. We need to fix this. So it only took them 5 years. It's not bad. Retrieving banners from dead boxes. Oh yes, so when you collect a banner, you will no longer lock the player out of a critical gameplay action. So this has also been fixed after 5 years. You will no longer be locked out when you're trying to loot your friend's box because you need an armor swap because you're in the middle of a fight. You will no longer have to, you want to hurry up and get the banner and go craft your friend, or you know, go you know, if you don't have a support character, you gotta hurry up and get the banner, and now you can just get it and get the heck out. You don't have to worry about, you know, being caught with your pants down with the banner in your hand, right? So I think it's good. I think these two are probably the best changes as far as like a gameplay you know, update. I think it's a pretty good option. Survival items plus support bin. So basically survival items only spawn from a support bin tray if the team is in need. So kind of an example that they gave here, if you open up a support bin and let's say one of your teammates is already down, then you'll probably get a mobile respawn beacon in that support bin. So because I do think they were coming up pretty often in them. So so the skull piercer is being removed completely from the game. I think I saw that earlier. One of the hop-ups is skull piercer is being removed. So obviously 3030 will no longer be able to have that. So 3030 is just gonna be a basic marksman weapon now. no headshot multiplier anymore. I don't know. Sounds kind of like a nerf. I don't know how hard it's gonna hit now without the skull piercer option. So charge rifle ADS recoil improved and stabilized. So apparently the charge rifle needed improvement on its recoil. We'll see how that goes. Longbow as well has been, I guess, kind of received a... Dude, that's so annoying. The longbow also receives kind of a small nerf here. Skull piercer removed, barrel stabilizer attachment removed, base recoil significantly improved, projectile gravity reduced, ADS in and out time reduced. So I would say it's kind of sounds like, to me it sounds like a small nerf, but we'll see. Oh, triple take now takes boosted loader hop up, so the boosted loader is making a comeback. So that's just the only thing that they're adding it to. I think this is kind of a buff. I think triple take was a pretty good weapon to use already, even now. So but with this, it'll probably help it get a little bit better. No changes to the Sentinel, so the Sentinel will still be, I think, in my opinion, probably the best weapon to have, as long as you can hit your shots. Hop ups, obviously, like I mentioned, skull piercer is being removed, boosted loaders being added. Basically just reloads, speeds reloads, and overloads the next magazine with extra rounds. Excuse me. The Digi-Threat optic is being removed completely and out of the whole game. So out of all lock set weapons, anything that already had a Digi, it's all being removed. So no more Digi for any weapon. So I think the only ones that could carry it was the RE, Mozambique, and Mastiff. I think we're the only ones that can carry it now, but now it's completely gone. So Digi-Threat era is over. All right, so Legends, here we go. So Legends, we have the Arc Snare. It has been changed to the left hand cast, so anyone that plays Ashe, you no longer have to put away your weapon to throw your snare. Now you can throw your snare and still be able to shoot. It's kind of a pretty good change, I think, for Ashe players. So you no longer have to throw it, put your weapon away. No, put your weapon away, throw it, put your weapon back up. So now it's just, you can still shoot, throw it. You can still shoot and then throw it with your left hand. So I think that's pretty good for any Ashe player. And then also, when you use your ultimate, the phase breach, nearby enemies will be highlighted for the players traveling through the void. So I think that's a pretty good thing. Also, if you're traveling through the phase, you'll be able to see. And now this highlight, I'm not sure yet how it's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be like the Bloodhound highlight, or maybe a yellow highlight like the Caustic Nox Vision. I'm not sure yet how that's going to work yet, but we'll have to check that out. Ballistic is getting some good changes, I think, in my opinion. The Whistler damage for the planted smart bullet increased to 10. It was 5. Thank God they removed the care package inside, and they added a new one, and now improves ballistics base sling weapon to a blue set at level 2 and a purple set at level 3. So what this means, basically, if you have the weapon in the sling, it will now upgrade. You know, if you have blue, it will upgrade the weapon to blue. If you have purple, it will upgrade it to purple. It will upgrade the weapons to everything purple. So not a bad option, I think. That's pretty good. And this is kind of the example of how the level 2 option is going to be now. You have to either could pick it up, either could pick smart bullet, which is, you know, tripled, or the sling weapon level up option. So I think that's a much better option to have than their care package. This might be the go-to one to use moving forward with ballistic. It's not game breaking, obviously. It's not game breaking, but it is helpful. So Bloodhound, obviously, Bloodhound is gonna get nerfed to the ground probably, because everyone in comp and all over the ranks, they Bloodhound has been used probably the most. Maybe not as bad as Revenant and, you know, Conduit when they came out, the new updates. But Bloodhound has been that one character that every team at least has, just for the scans and for the ultimate, obviously for the ultimate as well, to counter the bang smokes and everything, right? So I think it's being a little bit overused in my opinion. I personally play Bloodhound as well, so and it is, you know, it's nice to have the ultimate quick and be able to see through all the bang smoke and everything from far, etc, right? So they increased the cooldown to 4 minutes. It was 3. And then knocks with the ultimate will no longer extend the duration. So even if you knock someone, no longer will it extend it. And instead, what they did is they removed the tactical cooldown perk, and they buffed the HP that you gain on a knock with the Taste of Blood perk up to 50. And they added a new perk, and it basically is the removal of this. It basically extends the Beast of the Hunt duration when you knock. So as you can see here, level 3 will now no longer have the tac cooldown at all. You won't have that tac cooldown anymore. And now you have the option to either gain 50 HP on knocks or extend it on knocks. So, you know, I mean, we kind of saw this coming, you know, the tactical cooldown. They're trying to, you know, make sure that everyone just doesn't keep scanning and scanning and scanning, right? So we'll see what Bloodhound, you know, ends up here now that all digis are gone. You know, Bloodhound kind of could still be a pretty good character, I think, to use, but you know, especially the ultimate, you know, as long as I think the other option for the ultimate at level 2 is the one where if you interact with the Raven, then you can get, you know, you can get your ultimate quicker. So could you use your ultimate more often and still get this knock? You just won't have the scan tactical cooldown as much anymore. So this really depends. It really depends how it's gonna work out. So it's I haven't seen it flicker over there. So also Catalyst is getting some, I would say, small buffs, I believe. I mean, maybe we'll see how she comes back into this, because piercing spikes, the cooldown has been decreased to 20 seconds instead of the 25. The long cast, which is the being able to throw throw the spikes farther, has now been integrated into the base tactical, so now it automatically has it. The dark veil length has been increased to 45 meters. It was 40, so now the increased length has been improved. The base length, though, this is the base length. So long cast was removed at level 2. Long veil, and this is now at level 2 as well, the long veil. And they added a new perk as well, fully rebuild and reinforce missing doors with the passive. So at level 2 now you have 2 options. You can increase your ultimate by 15, which is, in my opinion, pretty good, because I don't think no one's going to choose this, because if you combine this with the base length now, which is 45, and you add the perk, you're adding almost, I think, the original length that it had before the nerfs, before everything, all the upgrades and stuff. So I don't know, this sounds pretty good. It could be good. And then obviously this you'll have to make a decent choice here to see which one you want to do here, but I honestly think this is pretty good, because with the passive you can rebuild all the doors. I mean, think about it, you're bunkered down. This is a great bunker down perk, right? So you can upgrade to level 3, get to a building. If they blow up your door, you can just rebuild it back. Now I think that's pretty good as far as like a barricade defense legend, right? So I think that's pretty good for that. At least we'll have to see how hard it's going to be to counter that, obviously, because I think the reinforced doors need 2 arc stars and 2 grenades, I think. So I mean, as long as you're willing to destroy it, but I mean, they're going to be able to rebuild it back. So I don't know if this is going to be strong enough to keep over this, because the length is now there. The length would now be there. So is it enough? Could you have enough length to cross, to rotate, and beat the lifetime of it? I don't know. Because if you put the lifetime on, I think right now it's 12 seconds. So I don't know. It depends. Depends. We'll have to see how this plays out. But I think this is a small buff for Catalyst, in my opinion. Caustic damage now, and the gas damage and slow now stops immediately after the Caustic squad is eliminated. Thank God. This was horrible. This was horrible when you eliminated a Caustic and you were trying to loot and hurry up, and instead of getting third party or anything, trying to armor swap or anything, the gas will still linger there even after you knock them. You obviously had that still to, you know, be able to, you know, now this is gone completely. So now you can just do whatever you need to do. I think this is great. And then gas damage now ramps up from 4 to 10 as max. It used to be 5 to uncapped. So it's kind of a small nerf as well to the gas that Caustic has. Damage unlocked is now a flat 4. It was 5. So pretty decent nerf, I think, in my opinion, for Caustic. So Caustic will also be less annoying now instead of dealing with you know, with all the gas and everything, because this was uncapped. So I mean, it at the most the gas damage is only going to give you 10 damage anyway. This kept going previously before the update, before the update comes tomorrow. This was uncapped, so this could keep going to 10, 12. I think it was every tick it kept going up by 1. It's pretty crazy. Radiant transfer, we got the conduits. The conduits no longer can target a Revenant while he's in his ultimate. When Revenant activates his shadows, any temporary shield generation ends immediately. Revenant will keep any temporary shields generated before activating his ultimate. So this is basically just a nerf towards any Revenant player that plays with a conduit. So this was being stacked. Obviously, this was pretty crazy. I can't believe this was still being used, even with the small nerfs that they did anyway. So even after the shield gets broken, they can still buff the 4 shadows for Revenant players. Upgrades that they did to the perks at level 2, they removed the battery collection and they added a new one called Bat Pack. Can stack up to 3 shield batteries per inventory slot. Similar to how the gold bag does. You can add 3 shields. It would not stack if you have a gold bag already, right? So I think that's a pretty good option to have. But is it going to take over this option at level 2? Probably not. I think someone would want to prefer to have the jammer, you know, damage radius increased by 20%. So I would choose this still. I don't think I would choose this as much. But that's just me as a conduit. If I was a conduit player, so dang man, I hate that it keeps flickering. Every time you see a flicker, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I don't know why it does that. It was doing that in my previous stream as well. Oh, I don't know if it's the cable. It might be the cable. I have to check it out. So we got crypto. We have Neuralink. Network traffic upgrade is now integrated into the base kit. Network traffic was, I believe network traffic was the cooldown for the drone. I don't remember exactly. I think it was a small cooldown for the drone. Squad count banners are now visible anytime when the drone is deployed. So if you throw your drone, you'll see it on the banners everywhere. I'm assuming just you. I'm assuming just the crypto can see the banners, and you don't have to go into the drone to see the banners on how many teams are around you and stuff. So upgrades at level 2, they removed completely the tactical and ultimate cooldowns. They put network expansion into level 2, and they added a new one called quick ping, improved drone handling, faster acceleration and deceleration. Not a game breaking perk, in my opinion. And they completely changed the level 3 perks to 2 new ones: satellite imagery, drone scan persists for an additional 1.5 seconds. So the scan doesn't end in just, I believe it was 0.5 only, or maybe a second. I don't remember exactly. But now when the drone scans someone, it's going to stay a little bit longer. So that should be interesting to see. And then the other one is Hackathon. Cut the drone cooldown in half, gain the speed boost anytime he uses his ult or the drone is destroyed. So I have to see how this is going to play out, because if the cooldown is cut in half, you gain a speed boost anytime he uses his ult or if it's destroyed. So I wonder, depending on how fast you get the cooldown, could you throw your drone and then maybe purposely get it destroyed, you get a speed boost, and then it, depending if it's like, what if it's 10 seconds, 15 seconds, what, I don't even know what it is now, or is it 20 seconds? I think it's 45 now, and then it's gonna be 25. I don't remember the cooldown it is now, but would you throw your drone, get it destroyed on purpose, get a speed boost? I'm assuming it's gonna be like the bang and the fuse speed boost. Like, it's not gonna be infinite, but it's gonna be able to just throw it and then boom, you get speed boost. I don't know. Or you could use your ult, run, get the boost, run to a new position, etc., etc. I don't know. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. The drone, which one is it? The scanning. I mean, I don't know. I have to see how long the scan, you know, like if it's worth having it for 1.5. Could you combine it with, I feel like you could combine even this one, the increase, the passive and ultimate range increased by 25, and then you can still get this. I don't know. This to me seems like a small buff, I think, to crypto. It's not a great game breaking buff, obviously, but it's a pretty decent, you know, pretty decent buff, I think, for him from what he had, obviously. So we got fuse upgrades. Thank God they removed more worthless perks, obviously. Big bang. And they added, I mean, I feel like they added something that's worth, you know, an option. Again, they gave him the access to ring consoles now as a fuse player. But what they did for the scar tissue, they simplified and buffed damage mitigation to remove lingering burn effects. So now you only take 20 flat damage when crossing the mother load instead of 37, 50% of 75 HP over time. So it looks like they kind of buffed this a little bit. Yeah, because this was being, I felt like this wasn't worth having at the time. You know, now you only take 20 damage and ignore all the slow effects. I feel like this is a buff, because you can throw your ultimate now and you'll be able to, you know, this depends on if you want to use the ring or not, but I still think this is a great perk to have. This might still be the go-to perk to have for when you're using fuse. I don't think no one's really gonna choose this. I mean, maybe if you're solo queuing, maybe. Yeah, at least you'll know all the if you're ratting, maybe you'll know all the ring locations. So we'll see how that goes. Reckless is fix the explosive damage mitigation not being applied to continuous knuckle cluster hits. Should only take about 32 damage from a full knuckle cluster hit now with Reckless. Oh, okay. So apparently you were still getting damage even when you were getting hit with, that was counted as explosive damage, but it wasn't enough. Okay, well, there you go. It's not going to be as bad anymore if you use the other perk as well, level 3. Newcastle, I think Newcastle is getting a pretty good buff. I think the last thing I saw this one as well. I saw a sneak peek of this. Mobile shield, the animation speed is not going to be faster to throw the shield. Castle wall now destroys incoming projectiles towards the front of it, and when it's energized, it will not destroy projectiles fired from behind the wall or bombardments from other legends. Like, so for example, if you throw a Gibby ult or a Bang ult, it's not going to destroy it. So keep that in mind. Castle wall energized duration has been increased to 1 minute, and it was 30 seconds only. Stronghold increased the duration to 3 minutes, and it was 2.5 minutes. So this is one of the perks as well that Newcastle has. You can increase the duration of the wall up to 3 minutes. So this should be kind of a small buff, I think, in my opinion, for Newcastle. So any Newcastle mains should be interesting to see how this works out for them. As far as you want to bunker down an area with the wall, should be fun. Should be interesting to see that as well. It looks like they're giving a good amount of the support legends pretty decent buffs, I think. Octane is getting a bit of a I guess maybe nerf, or maybe not really sure yet what this is for Octane. I saw this as well. So what they did, they removed Reckless completely. They moved Mad Hops, which is the extra pad, level 2 instead, and the Thick Skin has now been moved to level 3, which is the protection of the I think the 5 less stim damage to reflect, and it can be selected twice now, and it was minus 25 now. So you can combine them now, so they added two thick skin options now. So instead of having the 25%, which was a 25%, now it's kind of like you have the option to connect basically 10 if you use those two options, right? Or you give up using the extra pad. So I'm not sure. This might be a small nerf, but also a buff at the same time, because now you have the option to just take, if you don't want to use the extra pad, then you just take 10. You can combine up to 10 less damage. So, or you use the double pad and then you use the 5 less damage. So I don't know what this one is yet. It seems like a small buff. I mean, small buff, but yeah, at the nerf at the same time. Watson upgrades falling stars. Pylons will stop spawning arc stars when her squad is eliminated. So apparently I did see this actually either when I was playing or when I saw someone using it in one of the AOGS matches. The Watson, if the pylon stays up, it will keep continuing to spawn arc stars, but now it will not. So split circuit no longer reduces shield gen capacity. So I don't remember what perk this is, but apparently it will no longer reduce shield regeneration capacity. Interesting. So I'm assuming you're gonna get, for this perk, you're gonna get the normal capacity. It's not gonna be reduced anymore. So you'll just get the normal capacity regen of the shield. So, and then Wraith, obviously, Into the Void and Dimensional Rift. Nearby enemies will be highlighted for players through the void. So if you're a Wraith player and you are phasing, you will be able to finally see who is an enemy and who is not in your Wraith, in your portal or your phase. So I think it's a great addition for any Wraith player out there. Broken Moon Shattered, as we all know, the new POIs, updated new rotation, all the new spots for all the new ring consoles and survey beacons. They added possible ring consoles in Mirage Etoile and Survey Camp. Added possible survey beacon in Survey and Geyser now. Storm Point also added a crafter spawn location in Command Center, and added possible survey beacon spawn location at the wall and other locations as well. We mentioned solos, 6 weeks. For 6 weeks, it's going to take over duos. It's 50 players. Second chance respawn automatically respawns once you die in the first 4 rounds. Second chance converted to Evo if unused by the round cutoff. Okay, there you go. So it converts into Evo if you make it past the 4 rounds. Battle Sense is the HUD indicator when enemies are within 50 meters. So basically, you know, if you're, so there is a range. So basically between, 50 meters, wherever you are on the map, it will indicate if there's an enemy there. So I'm assuming it's only going to pop up once you hit the range. So once you're on the map, you'll be able to see who's near you or not. So there is auto heals, health regeneration out of combat. Auto heal starts after each kill. Additional adjustments to loot pools, circle sizes, and round times to accommodate solo play. Mixtape. I don't personally play a lot of mixtape, but you know, here are a couple of the rotations of the maps of mixtape, which is the TDM stuff. TDM, lockdown, control, gun run, etc., etc. So I don't personally play this, but there are all the changes for that, all the new maps and how that all the rotations and stuff. So ranked, there's no changes to ranked. The only thing, obviously, now all players in a pre-made ranked squad must be within 3 ranks of each other, or they will not be able to continue. So basically, if you're a pred or a master, they have to be either a gold, a master, diamond, plat, gold. Yeah, they have to be either a gold, plat, or diamond in order to play with them, right? Am I right? Up to gold, right? It has to be up to gold, I think. If I do the math right. It's either gold or platinum, but the point is, like, I think a platinum can't be with a bronze or something. Or a rookie. I think a gold can be with a rookie. I think that's what it is. Anyways, no changes to anything to the rank scoring. There's nothing being changed, so everything's gonna be the same. The only thing here is that the season reset, where you ended in your last season of ranked, will determine where you start in this season here, season 21. If you ended your season in rookie, you'll be reset to 1A RRP. If you ended above rookie, you will be reset to bronze 4. Split timing, split 2 will take place at the same time as a 0.1 patch, not a week after like in previous seasons. So as we all know, that's pretty normal. Same old rewards as always: your banner, your charm, and your badge. So improved end ring generation system, so we'll see how that goes, because as we've seen, a lot of these circles sometimes are pretty bad. Some of these circles are horrible, in my opinion, but hopefully we get some better ones, right, with this new system. So a couple bug fixes here. As you can see, equipped in a evac tower or mobile will no longer close the inventory of all players in the match. You know, every time I see these bug fixes, I always say some of these things never happen to me, which is interesting because I guess I don't play a lot, but you know, and I don't see the what's the bug that's been going on? The knockdown shield bug, and then the weapon bug, where, like, you know, you come back into the match and you don't have a weapon. Like, I don't see that here. I don't know. Should be crazy to see that. What is this? Oh, passive markers will no longer appear for teammates not on a player's squad. Players can once again be scanned by 2 bloodhounds at the same time. Damn, I didn't know that. Catalyst duration, yeah, just a couple little changes here. Remove the drill, whatever. Oh, okay, so yeah, just a couple little things there. Quality of life, as we all know. Oh, additional security improvements. Oh, okay, so they're gonna add you're not gonna get hacked no more. No one's gonna get hacked anymore, so I think that's a good thing. Oh, they're adding a new requeue option at the end of pubs and BR and mixtape matches. So in pubs and in mixtape matches, you can now just hurry up and requeue into the next match. You don't have to go to the main menu. It will still be the same for ranked though. Oh, they're being upgraded to the latest version of Easy Anti-Cheat. So which version were they running? That's what happens. Why aren't y'all running the latest version? Damn, reminds me of my job. They don't be improve use interactions with doors and self-resident. Right? Reminds me of my job, man. Like, we be running like Windows Server 2012, and the whole world's already on Windows Server 2019. It's like, yeah, those other ones aren't being supported anymore by the system, by the main company. So why would you need to upgrade it, keep updated to make sure that, I mean, you know, things will get hacked, but I mean, it gives you a little bit of a small benefit, I guess, but I don't make those decisions. So it's just funny to see that. All right, well, we'll see what happens with that. Pings should now go through all services like Windows. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's good. Now, yeah, because sometimes you would ping like you're in a building and you want to ping like across the street and it would just ping the window. That's a pretty good addition. Players can now request for grenades, arcs, and thermites. Oh, okay. You couldn't do that? I didn't even notice that. Wow. Thunderdome is just basically all the little changes to the small map that you play. They added a map, couple graphic things, map details for PC video, adjusting the environment. This improves players with low spec PCs to target high frame rates. Change the way players opt into DX12 beta. If you're playing via DX12 beta now, should suit. Oh, it's gonna change into it. Excuse me, into a new one. Okay, to a new executional file. Okay. All right. Improve accuracy, baked environment. I didn't see. Okay. Improve accuracy, baked in 9. Avoid site where legends appear unlit. And then slightly. Oh no! Improve CPU performance for rendering hardware interface, mostly benefiting the PC DirectX 12 beta. So anyone using this beta will have improved CPU performance. I don't think I even use this, so interesting. But yeah, that's all the changes I think here. Oh yeah, we can talk about the cosmetic. I don't really think this matters. That's all the updates for all the patch notes, all the updates for all of the legends here. We can talk about this thing here if you would like. It's just cosmetic stuff. I mean, it's nothing important, unless you're interested in this. But so what they're adding is for the artifacts, the new artifacts that they added, the new I think the Final Fantasy one is going to be on its own. That was kind of a test run, but they added this one now. It's the Cobalt, the Qatar, the Qatar, Cobalt. I don't know how to say it. Anyways, this now has a customization option, so they're adding a new thing to the store to be able to customize this now. If you have this, as you can see here, there's 3 different versions. You'll be able to customize it. So what you do is you first start off with the base, which is the original one. But the original one, I think the base itself is available in the shop, and it may appear in milestone events, kind of how the one that showed up in the Shadow Society. So it's kind of a base version, and then from there you have to upgrade with bases, themes, power sources, and activation emotes, and death boxes. So there is a death box for each one. There's different types of designs for each one as well. So as you can see here, anyone who unlocked the one from the Shadow Society event will have a bit of a head start with the collection, because you're a trailblazer. You deserve the reward. Every player with one in their inventory at the start, it will automatically unlock 4 Cobalt upgrades at the Qatar base. So basically here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think anyone that has it will automatically get these 4 here. I think. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But anyways, once you own one, you can start unlocking customizations for any set, but customizations are unlocked in an order. So you have to first unlock the base, then the theme, then the power source, then the activation, then the death box. So, but once you have all of the 5 variants of an upgrade component, you automatically unlock this last one here. For instance, you unlock the nitrite base once you collected all the other 5 sets. Considering already have ties to the Outland locations, nitrite is a curious choice, don't you think? So basically, to get this, you have to unlock these 1, 2, 3, 4. And what they did is they added a new currency. It's called exotic shards. Each upgrade component, including the death box, can be acquired using exotic shards. This new currency can be purchased directly like Apex coins, and we may see small amounts earned in the future via events or battle pass, like the 10 you can earn this season. So if you can get 10 this season, you can get 10 shards. I think, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think it costs 10, 10, 10, 10. I think it's 50 shards to get the whole set. I don't know how much the shards are going to be, and if they come in passes or events or anything, you're going to have to wait 5 seasons to get any of these things. Because if you get 10 per battle pass, you're looking at 10, 20, 35 seasons to get the 50 that you need to unlock one of these. Or you can pay. I don't know how much it's going to cost for 10. I'm assuming it's not going to be cheap. And if it is, I'll be surprised, but I don't think so. This is kind of their focus right now, is to make sure this stays ahead of the game, right? So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be cheap. I doubt it. And I doubt that they're going to be more expensive than heirlooms. I don't think so. I would, if these 10 shards, and you're looking at 50, right? So you need 50 shards. If they cost the same as far as like, you know, $50, like let's say 10 shards is $40, you're looking at 180, 190, $200 per set here if you want to unlock one of these. So I don't know. If you want your own little set, you want your own little design and your own death box, etc., then you can go ahead and do that. But we'll have to see how this works out, because this is crazy. So anyways, that's all the things for the artifacts. It's just customization, however you want to do it. I mean, what they should have done, instead of adding the new currency, I mean, I know a lot of people have, but there has to be a way to use those legend tokens. I've seen people with 1 million, 2 million, 100K, the K, whatever the number is, right? And no one is using those legend tokens. So I wish we could use the legend tokens for something. Like that should be the currency that should be used. That should have been used from the get-go. Like it should have been kept being used. Like right now, it's only being used for recolors, but excuse me, it's not even being used in the correct way. So I don't know. I hope they add that one day, but instead they added exotic shards. So I don't know. They should have added the legend token options, but anyways, that's just a little update on that. Just an update on the artifact stuff. I think that's it. I don't think there was much more after that, and that's pretty much all the map updates and the new options, all the tactical stuff, artifacts. Yep, that's it. So yeah, and then the weapon updates that we talked about. So yeah, so that's all the updates coming in season 21. All we can do is pray that tomorrow, we probably know that the servers are gonna probably be chalked, you know, as always, and you know, and I gotta fix my freaking thing, man. This thing is annoying. I'm sorry that it keeps flickering. It keeps flickering the signal, and I don't know why. And it's only this, and it's only my main screen too. It's actually starting to piss me off a little bit. Like I don't like that. It was doing perfectly fine, and then I don't know what happened. But yeah, that's all the updates for that. We'll see how Alter comes into play here tomorrow with all the new changes and all the changes that the legends, the weapons, and how she is gonna play out to be in this new season. But yeah, damn. This is why I didn't want to record a video, because I knew the video was going to be long as hell, because there was a lot of good changes in this. There are some pretty decent changes in here. That's kind of why I didn't want to record a video, because I knew my video was going to be at least, I've been streaming for an hour. I've been talking for almost an hour. That's crazy. Holy crap. But I really wanted to just get over it and get in here and do this. That's kind of why I just wanted to stream real quick. So it can be in the VOD. But I think that I think the changes are pretty good. I think they're gonna be pretty good, in my opinion. I think there's some pretty decent ones. I think, you know, that whether it's game breaking, I mean not game breaking, whether it's like game helping, you know, like some of the changes that they did to you know, the legends, you know, unfortunately we're not getting the Lifeline rework, not yet. I guess it's coming next season in 22. I know I was excited for that. I was hoping Lifeline was gonna get her big what's it called, big rework. So but anyways, I think I'm just gonna get in here real quick. I'm not gonna be on for much. I just wanted to see something. I wanted to see something in the firing range real quick. But no, I think that you know, all the changes that are coming, whether it's this season or next season, you know, it's just the way it works here at live service gaming, you know, all these live service gamings. Oh, okay, maybe I'm not. Dude, I have been having issues all day. Okay. I don't know why I've been having so many issues, man. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah, I don't know why I've been having so many issues today. I only did to plat 4. I didn't play much. What is this? I got a pack. Oh, the little Prime gaming stuff. Oh, it's kind of lame. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I don't know. I'm thinking now that Bloodhound's gonna get nerfed. And then let me see what this was. What was the... What are the upgrades? The remove... Oh, network traffic. This one. Oh, okay. So they're integrating this into the passive now. Okay. Oh, okay. So this will now be at level 2. This is gonna be at level 2. No, sorry. This is gonna be automatic into the passive. So okay, I see what they did. So they completely removed these two, added this into passive, added 3 new ones, added this one here. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Interesting. Yeah. I haven't played much. Huh? You stupid. Is it? A little bit. It's dead? They're nerfing a bunch of shit. They're changing a bunch of stuff. It's just dead right now. It hangs in there. Green zone. Jungle zone. Yeah, you need time for that shit though, man. Like, I'm about to get off. I have to get up at 6. It's stupid. I need a weapon. So apparently you can do that. You can call in your stupid grenade now. But he doesn't do that now. You have to choose you have to choose that shit. Huh? Interesting. But now if you do that, you'll be able to fucking just see that. You don't have to. Okay, I get it now. I was confused with that change with crypto. Alter. I don't have it yet, man. It's out tomorrow. The update's tomorrow. I wish. I don't have it yet. The update comes out tomorrow. I just went over all the patch notes earlier. That's all. Yeah, I don't have it. I wish. Hack in the frame. Hack in the frame. I wish. I need the story. Where's the story at? Someone get the story in here. Tell them to come in here and hook it up. Yeah, no, I just wanted to see that little change. I wasn't understanding the one from crypto. But yeah, I just wanted to go over the patch notes real quick. That's all. Oh, wall is shit either way. What wall? What wall? Dude, I've been having issues with my fucking capture card, bro. It's annoying. And it's only the capture card. It's not like my camera or anything else. It's so annoying. I'm very annoyed with that, man. I don't know how to fix it. The anti-cheat wall. You didn't see. You didn't. Well, I don't know if you saw update maybe. Yeah, the fucking. Yeah, no, I gotta look into it. No, the freaking you should have seen this. Look, you didn't see this. I just mentioned it right now a couple of minutes ago. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but check this out. I want you to see this. Wait, what the hell? Where is it? Check this out. Right here. Look, check this out. Oh, look, see, it keeps flickering. It's probably gonna keep flickering, but whatever. Check this out. Upgrade it. Hey, Dad, you can see it right there. There you go. Progress. You see how it flickers, bro? It's so annoying, bro. I updated it, but I don't know. But yeah, no, it's coming. It's coming, eh? Upgraded to the latest version. Progress. And then oh, this one too. This one too. Look. Yeah. Check that out. Yeah. Hell yeah, I agree. I said the same thing when I saw this. When I was just reading over all this, and I just saw this, and I was like, oh my god. Well, I was like, there's your problem. You're upgrading to the latest version. Which version have you been running? Is the question, right? I was just thinking the same thing. Like, this reminds me of my job. My job is the same way. Like my job, you know, they run certain systems that are older versions, and they're trying to keep up to date as much as they can, but it costs, right? But now they're finally upgraded. Exactly. No, I was just explaining that right now. In my job, we were running Windows Server 2008, and this was, what are we in now? 24. They were running for a big system, for a big healthcare system. They were running, you know, a pretty old as Windows Server, right? And when I got there a year later, they just upgraded to 2012. And now during COVID and into I think 23, or maybe even like 22, they upgraded to 2019. And I think next year they're gonna upgrade to the next one, which is 23. I'm not sure yet. I'm not part of that team anymore, but when I was there, I was just thinking like, damn, why are y'all running old ass versions, right? And I know the main reason is because obviously it costs money, especially for like big corporations. I mean, I think just gaming, it's not, I mean, it's different, right? It's a different thing, right? It's like freaking, no, hell no. I'm saying at my job, like, you know, at my job, like, we have different, it's different, right? Because it's not a game, it's shipping stuff, right? So, you know, it's like they use the same systems, though, like they use, you know, servers, etc., data centers, etc., right? But it's like they're still running old ass versions, right? And each time it's old, you know, you risk of people doing what they did to Apex, right? But I just think priorities are not as high. So maybe that's why they're finally upgrading. So who knows what version they're running, bro? But that's probably why. That it took what happened at the ALGS thing for them to be like, oh, okay, we need to upgrade now. But if that ALGS thing probably didn't happen, you know, I mean, people will find a way anyway, right? I mean, just gaming is not important. Like, what's the word? I mean, not important, but like it's not a priority. But I'll tell you what the priority is. Let me show you right now so you can see what the priority is real quick before I leave. I'll show you what the priority is. Hold on. I don't know if you saw this yet. You saw this yet, bro? Let's see. I'll tell you what the priority is. It's right here. This is the priority right here, bro. This is the priority right here. So this is a priority right here. So if this is like more important than the new version of the anti-cheat, or making sure no one does what Destroyer did etc. Right? So there you go. And then this too, exotic shards or whatever this is. Yeah, there you go. All right, this thing is starting to bother me a lot, bro. The stupid stuttering, man. It's annoying. But yeah, I just think that's. We'll see what happens. I honestly think tomorrow it's gonna be a shit show. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, some people give up on it, man. I'm honestly waiting for 2 more weeks. I'm gonna be on Hellblade. Well, I'm excited for Hellblade. I'll beat that game. Oh, it's 2 weeks actually. Yeah, exactly 2 weeks. I need to get back on that when that gets on. I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna check this shit out, bro. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. See how it goes. Check out all the shit. Obviously, if the servers aren't chalked, obviously. We know they're gonna be chalked probably from the start. They're using a new version of anti-cheat. You already know this is gonna be busted, bro. Tomorrow. Ah, Lord have mercy. It's gonna be busted. But yeah, I just wanted to go over the patch notes and stuff. I didn't want to do a video because I knew it was gonna be long and it's gonna take forever to edit. It's gonna take forever to edit. I wonder. Now here's a question though. I wonder if we could save it how they saved Helldivers. It's pretty powerful, man. If people get together, if people, you know, stop buying stuff, you know, if we did a lot, I think we could do it. People as a group, we could do it. But I don't think it's gonna happen. What else? What else we got? That's all the updates, I think. It was fucking 1 a.m. I hate that time goes by fast, man. It's annoying. I was gonna get on earlier, dude, so we can play Gray Zone for a bit, man. But I had to get off, man. This is why I didn't want to do this. Better this R25, they will buy it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course, dude. Yeah, man. People will do it, man. Same thing in COD, bro. You know how it is. I haven't even logged into COD, but I swear if I were to log in, guarantee you I'll see if I go to the store, there'll be like 15 new skins that I haven't seen since I haven't logged in. So, and then the new season or whatever, you know. Yeah, of course, bro. That's what I mean though. Like, imagine how powerful, that like community can be, you know? Like, if we were to just freaking be like, hey, like, let me see. Check this out. Oh, I have it installed, but look at this. They did a turnaround. It was bad. It was bad. Wasn't it like mostly negative? It was like 250,000 or something. Look, now some people are changing. Now it's going back up. I think that's awesome, man. You know? People are happy, you know? Like, that's crazy, dude. How powerful that is, man. People are happy, you know, like, that's crazy, dude. How powerful that is, man. That's crazy, dude. Hey, you saw that? Yeah. Like now it went back up, man. That's crazy. I think that's crazy. Like how much people can we have the power, man. It's a great example. You know, like we have the power to stop that shit, man. Like we have the power to be like, you know, we don't want to do that no more. But you know, that's why COD and like all these big games. It won't stop until we do something like this. Until everyone's like, no. But I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, man. I'm about to head out, bro. I gotta go. I gotta get up freaking at 6. This sucks. All right, man. All right, I'm about to head out. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Thank you so much. Just wanted to go over the patch notes. We'll probably check out, you know, the new update and everything tomorrow, if the servers aren't chocked, obviously, right? Yeah, bro. And then if I'm on early enough, maybe I can get on Gray Zone for a bit, bro. But I want to play it, but I like I said, I want to play it. I just want to have like a freaking window, because you know how the extractions take a while, man. So it's like, you know how you have to go do the missions and everything, and then you have to go back. And I wish there was a way to just, once you complete it, you can start your next mission. But hopefully they add it later on. But what else? Yeah, I hope they add it later on, but because it's kind of annoying. Anyways, all right, man. I'll check you. I'll see you later, bro. And what else? We'll see tomorrow. We'll see what else tomorrow. I think that's it. All right, man. Peace.